Welcome to Glasgow Apollo Live with Scott and Andy.
This isn't going to go well. I'm telling you, mate.
Good. That's fine.
Hello, Andy. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Tip top, tippity top.
I've got a strange dog.
Oh, sorry. My name is Andy Muir.
Oh, excellent. No, I'm not doing that bit at the moment. I've changed my mind on how.
Oh,
Look what that dog did. Look, I bought that right in Edinburgh in about 1989, and this effing dog has just decided to start eating things in my room. Get away from here! So you might hear me swearing this week, folks, because there's a weird dog in my studio, which is not great. Anyway, good evening. What have you been up to this week, mate?
No, I've been not looking after dogs.
Oh dear.
Nothing, because it's been raining again. So.
Oh, right. Okay. You've been listening to music? Any music?
Listening to any music?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Stranglers, by any chance?
Stranglers a little bit. Steve Miliband a little bit.
Okay.
Been listening
What?
to...
Steve Miliband? Steve Miliband, is that one of the Labour Party splinter groups?
he's a lesser known brother.
Yeah.
He gets his own place. Steve
Well,
Miliband.
I've gone all cosmic this week.
And hold on, and also been listening to "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack.
What's that?
You don't know that movie?
No.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
No.
George Clooney. You know the song
No.
In Constant Sorrow?
No.
You better watch it, mate.
Oh dear, that's something else I've got to do now, is it? Oh dear. Right, okay.
Good
I've
movie.
been listening to the Weirdos this week.
All right.
I started off with The Fall.
Right.
That's a
Tough
tough
lesson, was it?
Well, I mean, the guy, I think he's Emperor's New Clothes. Honestly, I think it's a lot of nonsense. I really tried. I watched the documentary. I liked the documentary. John Peel presented it. Then I listened to the sort of the 4 or 5 albums everybody said to listen to, and there is some pop, like Buzzcockie, like good pop bits in it. I mean, he's had all these band members, 60 odd band members, but I think the lyrics and the singing is just completely Emperor's New Clothes. I think it's just discordant garbage.
Some people like it.
I know they do, but I don't. And then I watched Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I have to be honest and say that I'd never really listened to Captain Beefheart properly before. And it's like,
he's a bit bonkers.
You know, Howlin' Wolf on acid, you know, quite literally. You know, there's bits of it are like fantastic blues, and then it just goes completely mad. But no, I really liked him. And then today I was listening, because this commuting I'm doing, mate, so I was listening to Frank Zappa, and I watched the BBC documentary, which I'd seen before. And I really like his mind, and I like his guitar playing, but I find the, funny rock, humor rock, whatever they call it. Hey, shh, leave that alone, you daft dog. He's eating my room. And but sit down.
I think you better.
You maybe need to go somewhere else. Yeah. But I found him. I like the guitar playing, but I do find the humor stuff and some of the sort of jazzier stuff. I don't get it. I find it. I kind of listen to it. It's not listenable. It's like listening to Berlioz or something. It's too discordant for me. So anyway, that was me this week. Anyway.
If I knew what Berlioz was, I'd agree with you, but I got no idea.
Good evening, everybody.
Berlioz. Is that like Benetton? No.
That's exactly it. Yeah, well, we touch some other funny sort of like Benelin or something. The support act was Benelin. But anyway, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Glasgow Apollo Live with me, Scott MacArthur, and a mad dog.
And me,
and
Andy. Call me a mad dog, sir.
Sorry.
Me, Andy Muir.
He's looking at my Charles Randy poster here, and he's going to eat it. Anyway,
he should get it out.
I think he needs to go when I put some music on. You're going, mate. You're going somewhere else. Anyway, so tonight we're doing what we're doing tonight. Yeah, tonight's going to be interesting. We've got we're going to chat about the results of the latest Facebook poll we did. 700 votes, mate. 700 votes for the best guitarist ever to get on the stage, which I thought was amazing. And then we're going to do a very short Andy thing. Not different there, but a very short who played this week? What, four bands? Not many.
4 bands.
And then we're going to play some music, some amazing blues music. And then I'm going to play a piece of music that I think is one of the greatest pieces of music ever made. And it's gorgeous.
It's not Marillion.
It's not Marillion, but it's just gorgeous. And I'll talk more about that later. So let's just say hello to everybody's here, mate. There's quite a lot of folk on here. There we go. We have John. John's here. Hello, John. How you doing? Haven't seen you for a wee while. Back home and ready for another hour of nonsense. Well done. That's good. Good job you're here, John. Tony's here. Hiya, Tony. And good music lovers. Tony from sunny EK. Sunny EK. When was the last decade you could say that? Sunny EK. Buffalo.
Don't know.
Yeah.
76.
Doug's here from across the water. Hi, Doug. How you doing? We've got Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Saying good evening to everybody. Very, very nice. Oh, now who's that? Look, can you see that as Facebook user? That might is that
I can't see the video.
Do you know, this is their 75th show, and he has no control. Doesn't know what day of the week it is. Came on earlier.
No, I can't see the video.
Right.
Okay. I just can't see it.
Ian Bamford's on tonight. You haven't seen that name for a while, Ian. Welcome back, Ian. Thought we'd lost you, mate. Good evening, all, from a very wet Ayrshire coast. Lovely. Bond's here. Good evening, boys. Hello. Who we got here? We got Dave Wilson. Hello, Dave. The Mayhem Squad. Why am I hearing that? What are you doing?
Must have been somebody pressing the button. Me.
Switch to YouTube as Facebook was out of sync. Was it really? Oh, that's not good. And Kenny's saying it was him. Good to see you, mate. It's been a wee while since we've seen you as well. So welcome, everybody. So we hope you enjoy it. Listen, I'm quite looking forward to this week, dude. There's some good stuff on this week. It's going to be interesting.
Good.
We'll see how long it is until we get some abuse. But without further ado, we'll do this bit. Now you need to take your time. Look at that, folks. Look.
It's lagging, mate. I can't hear what's going on.
Can you know? Hit refresh. Go back out and go back in again.
No, it's a bit.
Go out and back in again.
It's fine. It's fine.
You okay?
Who played? I'm fine.
There it is.
I don't know who played. The Stranglers. They headlined with the headline and the tea set on Friday, July the 18th, 1980. This is part of their Raven tour, or their album was Raven tour. Raven. Quite enjoyed listening to that album this week. Couldn't find
it's a good album.
It is a good album. I couldn't find any Apollo gigs, but I listened to a couple of gigs from around the time.
Yeah.
Pretty good. A bit. What's his name? Hugh Cromwell. A bit cranky sometimes. I listened to one that was a live album. It's pretty funny. He's going, do you mind not spitting? I don't enjoy being spat on, so if you could not spit on me, that would be good.
So here's the track list from the album, right? How many of these songs do you know? This will show me up because I know hardly any of these. There's
well, I know them now, so.
Yeah, right. Long Ships. I think I do know that tune. That's an instrumental. Then there's The Raven. Now I know that song.
Right.
Dead Los Angeles. No idea. Never heard it.
Great song. I love that. That's a great song. Yeah.
Okay. That's Hugh Cornwell singing that one. Then there's Ice.
Good song.
Barak Bordello. Or Baroque. Barak. What am I doing? Barak. I've got.
Early was on the brain there, buddy.
And then there's a famous one, Nuclear Device. I know that one. That's a good song.
That's a good one. I had to read up about that one. That's interesting. Interesting song.
Is that the Wizard of Oz one?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, it's good.
And then there was what's it called? Shasha Agogo. That sounds like a Ramones song.
Another good song too.
Yeah.
Another great song.
Don't Bring Harry.
Yes, another good song.
Yeah. Then Duchess.
I had no idea. Had no idea what Don't Bring Harry was about, but I
No,
had to read up about it.
lyrics
And
was
now I know
never a
what it's
strong
about.
point of the Stranglers. The lyrics were never
No,
that good.
no.
They were alright.
This one's about heroin. So
And then
I believe Harry
Duchess.
stands for shush. I believe
Oh.
Harry stands for heroin.
Here, I'm see this way he talks to me.
Heroin.
Terrible.
Well,
Then,
if you just listen, you might
well,
hear something.
I
Open
might.
your ears, mate.
I might know. No, my ears are broken, mate. They're long broken. Listen to rock music all my life. I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Then there was Duchess. I know that song. That's a
Great
good song. That's a
Great
short
song.
song.
Yeah.
Any punk song that's short is good. And then Men in Black.
Love it, and I'm
Remember
probably without, probably not in the majority of people Stranglers fans because it's a bit mad and it's got a vocal effect, but I love it. It's a great song.
And then there was Gentix or Genetix, or I don't know how it was
Genetix,
pronounced. No
yeah.
idea. No idea how that's
And
pronounced.
the album I was listening to had extra tracks called Bear Cage Fools Rush Out, and a French version of Don't Bring Harry, which is Names Pass Harry, and another one called Yellow Cake UFO, which is probably about radiation.
Okay. Is that them being,
Yes,
that's them being sophisticated?
Well, the bass player's French, so he can speak French and might as well sing it in French. Yes, Doug, Don't Bring Harry is about heroin.
Yeah. This is a good
I only
comment.
found that out after I read it. After I was just going, who's Harry? Why doesn't he want to be brought? Why does he
What's
not
that?
want
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
Then
So they
somebody
had a mad. They decided to go. They decided to go on heroin. Like as a band, they went right. We're going on heroin. I think allegedly. I don't know. They might have done it. Yep. And the drummer and the keyboard player, I read that they only sort of went, this isn't for us, and last week. And the bass player and Hugh Cromwell were on it for a year.
Oh, right, okay.
Just to release their creativity.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that sort of thing, can't you? But
I mean, I don't know if they were poor wee rich boys, but they were.
Oh, I think they were quite posh. Oh, darling, stop spitting at me. Who? And
it was not like that.
Doug's saying it's Genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
Right.
It's a good album.
It is a good album.
I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, but the Men in Black is such a great little song, brilliant little song. But I'd like to hear a live version at the Apollo just to see how it went down.
Yeah, I would as well. I mean, there's quite a few recordings, but not for this year, not for 1980.
Not for this one.
Here's somebody saying, hi all, I'm new to the group, enjoying it so far. Oh dear. Welcome.
Wow.
That's nice.
That won't last long.
Welcome. We'll see how long we can keep you on, but because it actually gets worse than this. And then we've got what else have we got here? Pete saying Nice and Sleazy. That's a good song. Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah.
But, okay, so that's the Stranglers.
I had a mate at uni.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay. You're getting it. McCafferty, outside now. Your teeth out. Right. I had a friend. One of my friends at university.
One of your friends.
He wasn't he wasn't at my uni, but he was a mate. He went to. He was such a massive Stranglers fan. He was crazy for them. He had the hair the same way as Hugh Cromwell.
All right, okay.
But
yeah,
probably not now. But he was.
It was amazingly retro. Their look, wasn't it? They were like Teddy Boys almost, weren't they? They had that sort of British Teddy Boy look.
Yeah,
you know.
Yes. And all in black as well.
Aye.
And I just when I was reading about them, I'm going. The drummer, he started it's probably not news to anyone, but he started the band, but he played drums, but he had a ice cream and an off-license business, right?
At the same time.
No, before, and this is how he made his money to start.
Oh, right, okay.
And quite successful.
Right.
And he retired, he gave up drumming in 2015. 2015, right? He was 77.
Before he got into Stranglers.
2015, he was 77.
Was he? Oh my gosh! Right, okay.
Right. So he wasn't like a young spring chicken when they were doing that in 1977. He'd be like 40, 39 or something.
Yeah, some of these guys getting so old is starting to do my head in. It's incomprehensible.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
No. I'm going to put that picture back up again, so I don't need to look at
We're all
myself.
getting there. We're all getting there.
There we are.
Right.
So who are
Okay.
headlining the tea set then? Are they? Who the hell are
The
they?
tea set, I did not read. Oh, I was going to listen to the tea set. They were in a similar vein to the Stranglers.
Are they?
Yeah. Independent rock
It
music,
says-
punk, alternative music.
It says on the interwebs, it says the Tea Set was a pop rock band formed in 1965 by singer Peter Teteru, who's from the Netherlands, and they're best known for a single called Ma Belle Amie. Ma Belle Amie. There's actually a restaurant called the Tea Set near where I live, so maybe they've formed a coffee shop selling scones and
Coffee
cream.
shop called the Tea Set.
Yeah,
That's weird. That'd be weird.
Wow. I'm living in the Cotswold, mate. They're all a bit mad here.
Coffee shop. All right. Okay. Right, and then 2 years later, on Monday, July the 19th, Steve Miller Band headlined. Didn't see any support band for them, but watched a few. This was the Abracadabra tour. Loved them. Correct. They carried their equipment in an ice cream van. Yes. Yes.
I love
Very
that.
odd.
I didn't know that at all. That's great.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that he changed his name to, what was it? Jet Black. I think that was the drummer's name. I think. Yeah.
Brian Duffy.
Yeah. But good band, you know. Cool. And a good different, very bass led.
Yes.
You know, a lot of bass riffs. Yeah. Good band. Is that a joke? Steve Miller Band hit and miss. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about. Are you just showing random words?
Like a David Bowie album, we could just start talking nonsense.
Waffles.
No, more nonsense.
Waffles. Right. So the Steve Miller Band, get back to those chaps. Played Monday, July the 19th, 2019, 1982 years. 40 years ago. I listened to this album as well, and I listened to some live concerts. I would have there's still no surfacing of Steve Miller Band at the Glasgow Apollo yet, but
possibly not a bad thing. Possibly not a bad thing.
When you listen to them, you go, "Oh, I didn't know that song." I know, like, you know what I mean. Like you go, "Oh, I didn't know that was it." But like you know the songs, and you go,
"Yeah, no, I believe that. I believe that." So, I mean, it's sort
I'm
of
going down it, and I'm going because like this is when I was what was it? 82. So I was like 14, and I remember going to the welfare disco.
Right, I remember that.
Disco. Mm-hmm. And they played. I really loved Abracadabra. They played Abracadabra, and I was like, "Oh man, that."
I think I quite like that as well, actually.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Just blasting it because I wasn't. I mean, all I heard was on the telly. Abracadabra on Top of the Pops or something. But I remember hearing it at the disco, going, "Oh, jeez, man, that is like another world." That sounds amazing. Yeah, but good songs in this album. Yeah, good album. But live, I was watching the live concert of them. It was very good.
The live album's quite
accomplished musicians.
A good band. Yeah, I mean, I saw them. I don't know if you remember. I went to Germany. I went to Germany on holiday, and I saw them in Heidelberg, in Germany, and it wasn't good. I mean, it was too. That's not fair. I'm being unfair. It was kind of. It was probably too AOR for me. It didn't have any. I couldn't feel anything. From it. I remember I introduced an Abracadabra though. Yeah. And I remember it because I think it was about Diana Ross, wasn't it? And
don't know.
Maybe no. Maybe I've got that wrong, but I do remember something about Diana Ross. But I remember it being quite an odd concert. There was quite a lot of folk there. There was about 6,000 people there. It was in a little stadium in was either Mannheim or Heidelberg. I can't remember which one it was actually. I think about it, but I think it was only my third concert, mate. I think it was after I'd seen Priest and Maiden. The third one was the Steve Miller Band.
Bit of a letdown.
Yeah, not the same.
Not a letdown, but a different energy level.
Different.
Yeah, different energy level.
But
oh well.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the bands that played this week.
What have we got? Mac. Hello, Mac. Mac's saying, I'll just read this. Mac's done a nice long reply like he often does. Says, evening all. He'll probably say stuff I have no idea what he's saying, but everybody else will. I'm just stupid. But he says, from a freaking burnt out spot in Nevada desert, right, I bet it is. God, the weather's incredible. Jim Ginnon and I used to be in a band together. One of the best songs they played, as in the band I say they, as I was on Spoons at the time, was the Stranglers' Down in the Sewer. Yes. A song in their heyday they used to finish their set with, a real barnstormer. We hooked up again after 30 plus years thanks to this show. Really, Graham? Bloody hell, mate. Obviously, we know Jim. Jim's on regularly. That's amazing. Brilliant. Oh, that's made my night. Good night, everybody. I'm off. That's brilliant. I love that sort of story. Brilliant. Pete's saying amazing songwriting. I take it you're meaning Steve Miller Band. Pete, I don't know. I get it. I'm going to have to look into it more. I'm not going to judge it. Right? I think for me, it's just too light. It's a bit you know how I really am fond of the Eagles. It's like the Eagles.
I know you love them.
Or like a better example,
Cornwell.
Coldplay. You know, like Coldplay, but with even less talent. You know, but
I have to apologise to Facebook user. I was saying Cromwell when it's Cornwell. Sorry, mate. I
mean, come on.
I was actually I got his name. I was thinking about his name yesterday, and going, wow, he wouldn't be that popular in Ireland, would he? Because his name's Cromwell. Yeah, but it's not. It's Cornwell, so I got it wrong. Thank you.
Yeah,
I bet you that I know who that is.
That'll be James, is it?
James McAvity.
The Steve Miller Band are a bit single fish. See, I think I see Pete saying, and I think Pete's right, and I'm wrong actually. I mean, Pete's saying very like the Eagles, but very commercial. Yeah, I think that's right. I just
very American. So
yeah, it's just it doesn't float my banana, mate. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'd rather listen to Mac playing the Spoons than listen to a whole Steve Miller album at the moment. But I'm going to persevere because I'm in perseverance mood. I never thought I'd listen to 5 different the Fall albums. Still don't like them, but I went through 5 albums. So
well, when I was a kid, I'd gone and lying in my bed in Carluke listening to John Peel.
Yeah,
and going, I'm going to fail my arithmetic because I'm not doing my homework. I used to listen to Ego, and now it's the Fall, and I just hear this bonkers
nonsense. Yeah,
is that quite bassy?
Well, no, it's so mixed. You see, I think that this is part of the thing.
I mean, is it a bass led sort of?
Well, it's the problem with the Fall, I think, from what I've been listening to, is because he changed members so often. There was literally 60 different members in the Fall. I mean, it made Deep Purple and Whitesnake seem like amateurs, you know. But the sound is inconsistent. But I think the bit that gets me, obviously, a lot of the guys, well, some of the guys couldn't play at all. It was roadies and stuff he had in the band that couldn't play, and he said, "Look, play the bass." The guys going, "I don't play the bass," but they were in the band playing the bass. But then he obviously had some very good session musicians, and I think that's where some of the pop stuff maybe came from, because some of the pop stuff it's like remember some of the good punk bands that did really good punk pop, pop songs, and then suddenly this mouth starts, and folks say, "Oh, he's a genius." His narrative's incomprehensive drivel, and it's like, and folks say he's a great writer. He's not. He's just not. In my opinion, of course I'm wrong, but that's just what I think. So Pete's saying the Fall were always very serious. I don't think they were, Pete. I disagree with that. I think it was a joke. I think some of the band members were serious. I don't think he was. I think he was taking the piss. Honestly, I think he was taking the piss. And it's complete Emperor's New. No, I'm telling you, just what I think, mate. I've said what I think. Why not? I just.
He did. He did last a long time.
30 years, you know, and he'd probably still be going the bugger if he'd looked after himself, you know. So didn't get it. Anyway, fine. But,
well, it's not
only my opinion.
you can't like everything.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
But I did like Captain Beefheart. I thought the vocals are brilliant in some of those albums. Bloody hell, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And I'd never listened to him before, you know. Well, I had, but not properly. I have now.
Yeah.
So, will we do the poll? Let's do the poll. Let's do
the poll. You could do the poll.
I'll do the poll. We did a poll.
I don't know. Did we do a poll?
We did a poll, and it was.
I thought you were going to have some pole music there. I was expecting pole music.
No, maybe I should tempo tuner or something, eh? But anyway, we did a poll. Now, last week we did a poll, and it's really funny how folk take it so seriously. But anyway, I had a poll last week about Duran Duran and Spandex Ballet and all these bands, and Spandau Ballet came out top, and Spandau Ballet actually voted on it, which was quite funny. But then this week, and I knew it would be funny, and it was. We put, you know, the best guitarist that ever stood on the Apollo stage. And of course, it's John Williams or John McLaughlin. There isn't really any argument about the best guitarist, but the most entertaining guitarist or the best rock guitarist. Well, it's true, isn't it? I mean, there's no guitarist in rock music better than John McLaughlin. There isn't. There just isn't. You know, just period. There isn't. Jimi Hendrix wasn't half as good a guitarist as John McLaughlin is, or John Williams for that matter. But it was brilliant because we got 700 votes. And we got 60 people nominated for the best guitarist, mate, which I thought was absolutely amazing, you know. And it just proves the spread of different bands and different tastes, and it was brilliant. And I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to do one, like as I said to you earlier, I'm going to do the best cymbal player or something. You know, I'm going to get into some real, but it was great, and I loved the feedback. So thanks everybody, and the guys that take it seriously. Fair enough, I get why you take it seriously, but it's not meant to be serious. It's just a laugh. But the winner, which wasn't really a surprise.
But that is a deeply held belief that they are the best. That person is the best guitarist.
You can't really. But John McLaughlin is technically the best. I mean, there's nobody touches him. No, it's not subjective. That's not subjective. There was none of them could go anywhere close to John McLaughlin, and he's still one of the greatest guitarists in the world. Anyway, and I don't even like his music. I don't like his music at all. But my God, technically the man is a genius. I mean, and so was Hendrix, but you know, different type of guitar player. Didn't have the same range though. Not even close.
And Hendrix only played for like 40 minutes.
Exactly. But anyway, but the great thing about it was though, as I say, is the variety. And I don't think it surprised us that Rory Gallagher came out on top, but then Richie Blackhead.
Surprised me.
Well, didn't and then Richie Blackhead, and then
I was thinking it would be Angus Young, but
I thought it might be Angus as well. Actually,
or Malcolm Young.
What Boots? Have you ever heard of John McLaughlin? Have you ever listened to John McLaughlin playing the guitar? The man is an absolute genius. Good grief. I mean, God, he's got more. Anyway, but I just loved the fact that so many folk voted, and we got, as I say, we got the amazing Rory Gallagher, then Richie Blackhead, and then Alex from Rush in the top three, which I thought was. And I never put Alex on the list myself. Somebody else did. Then I realised I had forgotten him and actually voted for him myself because he's not. He's my favourite guitarist, not the best guitarist. But then I'm just stoking the fire here. But It was great. So, and I mean, Rory won by more votes than I think the next three on the list added together, which is just ridiculous. So Andy and I went and had a look for some more Rory Gallagher, and found some and asked you to recommend. I don't know if you saw it, Andy. I asked them to recommend what they would like to hear. So I've picked
all right. Okay.
Basically, they were a wee bit. The best guitarist is Lawrence Yober from Wings. I just know he is astounding. I'm sure. I know Wings, but I don't know that guy's guitar playing. I'll have a look. I'm interested because I don't know who he is, but that doesn't mean he's not amazing. But I went and had a listen to one or two of the bootlegs, and look at Boots.
Mine's just not updating. I can't see what's going on.
Right. I heard them actually, absolute pish, just an opinion, as you say.
yeah,
There's
that one might
levels
be.
though, Boots. There's levels. It's like saying that Buddy Rich couldn't play the drums because you don't like jazz, you know. Anyway, I'm going to put. I can hear that dog tune. I'm going to have to put this music on because the dog's tune something. I hope it's not my Apollo collection in the background.
It's not a cable.
I hope it's not a cable. So anyway, I went and had a look, and there was 2 songs that people asked me to play. So I'm going to play both of them because they're both quite short. So here we go, a double bill of the one and only Rory Gallagher live from the Glasgow Quarry. This is magic.
You are a moonchild.
Rather good.
Wow. That was
It's
good.
funny. Somebody said there about Rory's vocal. I think the Wayward Child Dill song there at the end.
That was me.
That's why I never really got into Rory, because that example of that song, the guitar playing's amazing, but I just don't like his voice, mate. I just don't like it.
You'll get used to it, mate.
I know, I'm getting more into it now than I've ever have, but it's just like the man couldn't sing, and it's like, yeah, it's a bit like when Gary Moore used to try and do rock music, and I never liked his voice much either. And then when I saw him doing blues, he was much better, and I got into him a bit more. But no, I was never really into that. But anyway, it was not brilliant. It was excellent, really excellent, really, really good. Both good songs. Loved it, absolutely loved it. Somebody else is saying about Gary Moore as well. Don't know who that is, but I absolutely agree with you, whoever that is. I had exactly the same thought. Because I remember seeing Gary Moore, I think it was at Donington or somewhere, and I thought he was terrible. Then I saw him at the Playhouse a few years later playing blues, and he was absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, but he was playing blues. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that, mate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Very good. Right. Are you ready to do the socials?
Sure.
I'm going to press the button.
What we done?
I'm telling you, we're getting really slick at this. I'm telling you, every minute is just so perfect. It's like the bloody BBC, mate.
It's a finely honed
banana
thing. Finely honed banana. All right, okay.
Yeah. Don't
fancy honing a banana. Oh yeah, you don't like bananas.
What's been happening with the shells?
Weirdo. Nothing much, because it's been very quiet at the Apollo this week and the Brains. There's only two gigs. Not many people posting stuff.
No.
Some good stuff. There's been 19 posts. 393 comments. Where's the camera? Are we on yet? Wait.
Yeah, you're on. It's this one here, mate. It's this one. That one. Not that one. This one.
Can't see the red light, mate. Reactions, 1,318. 215 people posted and 26,716 people viewed. We now have 11,528.
Yeah, I missed that. How did I miss them going over 11,500? I completely missed it. Maybe I fell asleep.
That was last week. We went over that. But yeah,
can't believe
some good stuff this week.
Thanks, everybody. That's amazing. It's really good. It's really, really good.
Thanks for joining up.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was some nice posts about tickets and stuff. And do you notice Bon did his ticket? It was excellent.
I did see that. I did see Bon's tickets. Yeah, it's good. No, it's good. It's good to read people's comments.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
The comment here from Graham, I don't know if you can see it there. so many guitarists like Gallagher, Moore, and a few blues guitarists. So, and stylized their vocals on Hendrix. Yeah, their vocals were limited, but they sure as hell made up for it with their guitar playing. Yep, I agree.
Hendrix was a good singer.
Hendrix was the better singer, I think. Yeah, but I
think Gary Moore was okay singer. He maybe pitched the songs a bit high.
Aye.
But when he did the rock
blues,
stuff,
I thought he was good at the blues. He wasn't good at the rock.
When he did the rock stuff, he was. I mean, there's an album. There's an album he did with your mate and mine, Glenn Hughes.
Oh, excellent!
Did some songs off that, but you can hear maybe that Gary Moore was going a bit. Maybe Glenn had done the guide vocal, and Gary was sort of. This is my opinion. I was thinking that maybe Glenn had done a guide vocal and Gary just going, all right, I'll try and match that. And you got to admit, it worked okay, but you could tell that like Glenn Hughes is there and Gary Moore is there in terms of vocalists, you know. So
yeah. I'm not going to say. No, you're right. I get it. He was every now and again. Glenn Hughes was in tune, which is fantastic.
He's a fantastic good singer.
We've got some comment. Chris is here. Chris Welsh. Hi, Chris. Apparently, and this is really good. I like this quote. I haven't heard this before. Apparently, an interviewer asked Hendrix what it was like to be the best player in the world, and he said, "I don't know. You had better ask Rory Gallagher." Brilliant.
I just read. When you were away, when I was watching that show, I just read that same clip, except
fantastic.
Substitute Hendrix for Clapton.
Yeah.
And Clapton said, "I don't know. Ask
Rory Gallagher." You guys are Bellis is from John. Now John knows what he's talking about, so we need to take this very seriously. You guys are better than the BBC because there's no delay in your replies and conversation. Even on local remotes, there's a delay on TV, but never on Apollo Live. Yeah, your tech is brilliant. It is. It's good tech. We do have good tech. The cameras aren't good this week, but the tech's good behind it. So thank you, John.
When it works.
That means a lot, mate. That's really kind of you to say that. Very nice. Take that. And then who's this?
It is quite remarkable when you think about it.
What's quite remarkable? This?
Yeah, like we're having a chat.
I know. 75
people are watching.
People are watching it.
That's remarkable too. The technology as well.
Ridiculous. Pete saying Gary was Gary. I loved Gary Moore. I thought he was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. He was a bit like when I went saw him at the Apollo. Yeah, just look it up. Go.
That's Gary Moore.
That man's a nutcase. He's a brilliant guitarist. Playing empty rooms around Parisian walkways. Brilliant.
And Kenny's back on Facebook and he's saying, Gary Moore, not the greatest interview I ever did. I need to hear that, Kenny. Yeah.
Was he not in a
brilliant
mood?
Yeah.
I think he could be a wee bit moody, maybe.
Yeah. Every week's a kick in the nuts for Glenn Hughes. I'd love Glenn Hughes to come on. I'd love him to come on and say, why are you such a boring fuck?
He's not.
Oh, he is.
No, he's not.
Oh, I know. I'll concede that he's an almost average singer, but
almost average. He's one of like. I know you like.
You know what I'm going to say, and I know what you're going to say.
David Coverdale, Glenn Hughes.
I know.
Which one can sing a tune still?
Oh well, there's no debate about that. Bernie Marsden, but he can as well. But hang on, there's somebody saying his boots saying, you're probably right. I've heard the same quote about 100 different guitarists. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Probably right. Here's Cheryl. Hi Cheryl, what you saying? We're watching you, just not taking any notice of what you say. Well, I'm used to that, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Used to that. Great feedback. I love it. And this is the we're going to end with.
Good to know we're just like wallpaper somewhere.
Gary Hughes is great in The Village People. That's Glenn with his moustache on. Yeah, but so
it's always the same with Boots. He's got the same things.
Same part.
Plays code, double denim, Crossroads, blah blah, Coronation Street, blah blah blah.
And he thought the Sex was talented as well. For God's sake.
Glenn Hughes, whatever, you know.
Anyway, let's have a look. There's a couple of pictures here I wanted to. Now, remember this one? We've seen this a few times.
I do remember that.
And
I
somebody
remember
posted
being
it.
not there, but I remember
Ah,
that view.
do you
Remember
reckon that
view.
was an Osmond's gig or a Bay City Rollers or something? Because it's all streamers and stuff in it, like, or
I don't
David
know what that
Stoll
was.
maybe.
Yeah, don't know.
But there's no broken seats, so it couldn't have been a punk concert because they all bang their heads off the chairs, don't they? And there's no spit all over the wall there, so it's probably not a cut punk band. But it's a great photograph, isn't it? And actually, it gives you quite a realistic view of the height of the stage. It was only 12 foot high, not 20 feet or 30 feet, as some folk think. So,
What does that say on that box?
Exit.
No.
Which one?
On the right hand side, it says something box.
Does it?
On one of the boxes.
So it does. So it does.
Ashtrays.
What does that say? Is that what's that?
You'd have to zoom in, mate. Where's the tech now? Where's your tech now?
It doesn't go that far.
This isn't Blade Runner.
I have seen. No, I'm not going into that. Does that say?
It says something box.
Arse
box.
That's maybe where Glenn Hughes was sitting.
Hey, mate.
Aye. There he is. He's still sitting there, stroking his ego. Yeah, I'm the greatest singer of all time. Such a good singer.
I don't think he's ever said that.
I'm great. I'm so special. It's a gift. It's a gift from God. Oh, God, he's boring. Anyway, so I like that picture. I love seeing it millions of times. It was great to see it.
Good. I like the casualness of the guy just beside a 12-foot drop. Just going, well, I think we'll just pick that up and put it somewhere else. You want to just be, or maybe smoking a pipe. I don't know. Looks like it could be on a pipe.
Yeah. But, I wonder who that is. You think that could be Frank, or is it Jan, or is it?
That's not.
Could be anybody really.
It's Frank. It's like twice the size of Frank.
Actually, Graham's saying it could have been Blondie. Yeah, you might be right. Actually, you might be right.
Could have been. Yeah.
Anyway, I have seen things that people wouldn't believe. Anyway, move on. This one. Look at these guys. Look at these. Look at these guys. Who are these two guys?
Like tears in rain.
Aye.
Yeah. They're very expensive models that we hire every week to do these stuff here. So this Rory Gallagher one's already available if you're fancy it, but the Gary Newman ones, I'll put another 4 up this week, and I'll do maybe I think I'll do a couple of Rory Gallagher ones as well, just to
capture the moment.
That's right. That's it. Doug says, yeah, it's because it's in the consciousness, the zeitgeist. What does Doug say there? It's earlier than the Apollo, earlier than the Blondie gig, because there's no big wavy line.
I think that could be right.
Too posery to be Apollo.
Right. You're right. Did you see that? Honest to God, too posery to be Apolloites. Then
those two guys.
Yeah, there's no scars.
The scars on the inside, mate. Mental scars.
Absolutely. But, so anyway, these are available www.glasgowapollo.com/merch. And there's a sale on, isn't there? There's a sale on.
There's a sale on. Still might be a sale on, but
yeah, it's fantastic.
I'll just check.
Fantastic. But
yes, you got 9 hours, nearly 10 hours if you fancy.
And just while everybody's taking
ones, they'll be on. They'll put a new one up. It's on reduced. So yeah.
I've no idea what you just said, but yes, whatever it was you said. Totally agree with it.
All right.
While you're looking at those magnificent t-shirts, I just wanted to read that this was on the website, mate, about the Stranglers. That would be the last of 6 times I saw the Stranglers at the Apollo, and never again. The majestic brutality of their earlier performances was on the wane. I get that, actually. And they were morphing into a band I had little interest in thereafter. I get that. I've no particular memory of the evening and none at all of the support acts. Maybe I saw them, maybe I didn't. Let's just call them Schrodinger's support bands. That was Craig White. Excellent, Craig. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I love it. I think that's really good. So then the other one
Was
more
he
picture.
there? You know.
Well,
Was he there or was he not?
sounds like he was, but he doesn't remember. So. And then this one, we've
Shows
seen
me
this
his
one
name.
before, and all you
I
young
don't
ladies
remember it.
commenting on various parts of the band's anatomies, disgusting, absolutely horrible. You're going to wash your minds out with soap. But look at the style there, 1977. I was 10, 11. Jeez, oh man.
I was looking at the drummer there. He's on the far left.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, he should be in. He should be like, I think someone said there's Dennis Waterman, but I think he should be in Minder or something. He's got that look
he looks a
about
lot
him.
older, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks as if he's in his mid-60s or something. But
He looks at least 30, but he's probably like 22.
22 or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only 35, but
is that well? Me too, mate.
life.
I'm telling you,
Hard life.
with some experience. But
Takes ages to do my hair. Get my hair like this.
it was taken on Queen Street, according to Bon. Right, there you go. And his name was Rick Butler. There you go. A very knowledgeable audience. Some way, it's brilliant. They're really clever.
Yeah. Well, it's taken just down the road from. Put it up again.
Yes.
The Gallery of Modern Art, I think it is now. Because that guy's usually got a guy in the statue there. He's usually got a hat on. So is the horse now.
Yeah, that's right. I noticed that last time.
That's Queen Street Station right up there, but it doesn't look like that anymore.
No, it does not. Jeez, it's weird. It's quite amazing how it's changed. It's quite amazing. So, anyway,
traffic cone not there yet. That's right.
Thank you for your contribution to the social media. That was great. It was good this week. I mean, although there was not a lot happening on the Apollo this week, there was a lot of comments and stuff. It was great. I let loads of folk join this week.
Did
so
you?
I think it was about, I don't know, there's a big long list when I said hello to everybody yesterday. So
right, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I bailed a lot of people.
Did you?
Aye.
Was that all those folk from Mars and stuff?
Well, if you've joined for like a week, a day, 2 minutes ago, I joined and you live in Glasgow. No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
No, you don't.
And Pete's saying that the Jam stole the Pistols stole the PA.
Oh well,
that was on the TV show, wasn't it? I think I saw that.
Which I've yet to watch.
Yeah,
I will be watching it. I'll probably watch it the first episode today. But thanks for your recommendations. When I asked you what TV shows, nothing.
That me.
And then
I'm knackered, mate.
And then I gave you a recommendation. Like what? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I just got back from bloody.
Taken outside the Rock Garden pub. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, so that was good. I enjoyed that. That was rather good. I enjoyed that. Right, now I'm just going to cue up the next piece of music because it's going to happen in a minute. Right now,
just prepare yourselves, everyone. Strap in.
Strap in.
Bumpy ride.
Right.
Either
now,
Horlicks and slippers, or
it might mean that we're going to lose Boots. But hey, Boots, we'll miss you. We'll see you next week. Right. You might think my favourite band is Marillion, but it's not. They're not even my second favourite band. My favourite band's Pink Floyd. Very closely followed by Rush. And Kenny has just written it. Look, the man is a genius. We're going to have Xanadu. Now, I love this piece of music.
How long is this?
It's not long enough. It's only,
how long
9 minutes or something. It should be. It could easily be 2 hours, and I'd still be listening to it.
Okay.
The amazing thing about this, they were boys when they did it. They recorded it, Andy, in one take.
Yeah, but how many
Rush.
times did they play it?
They'd played it once before.
No, they never.
That's what the legend is, right?
The legend is.
And these boys,
the legend is.
The 6 up when they started producing, Farewell to the Kings, right up to Signals, the 6 albums. My God, I don't think there's anybody done 6 albums in a row like that. Honestly.
Well, no, because they're Rush. No other
Well,
band
yeah,
called
the Rush. Maybe Tool, but I don't think there's many other bands have ever done 6 albums like that. Because even the Stones got Saft and the,
But Tool takes
10
6 years
years.
to do one
Yeah.
album. They're the blue they're the Blue Nile of rock music.
Pete, not only Canadians like Rush, that's piffle.
They do like Rush though.
They do like Rush, but this is a band that had the
Mike,
probably the most.
I watched Mike Myers this week, and he said,
Yeah.
he said, there's 3 things Canadians like: hockey, beer, and Rush.
But do you know, Moving Pictures didn't get to number 1 in Canada.
That's an outrage.
It got to number 1 in America, and it got to number 3 in Canada, and it got to number 3 in the UK, and it sold 4 million copies. And you think, what? Anyway, this is from the gig in 1978. So this is a year after Farewell to the Kings came out. So this is when the live album came out, and it's not. They're not too proggy, Pete. They had 2 prog albums in their whole career. God.
They
did the 2. Well, they were for 2 albums, aye. Yeah. They were a heavy metal band. Then they started as a heavy metal band. Then they went proggy. Then they went and did everything else. They were Rush.
It started as Led Zeppelin.
They did a bit, but I don't even see that. I see that maybe in 1 or 2 songs. Anyway, I wanted to read this out, right?
I don't know how you can not see it.
The set list for Rush fans, and I don't care if you all hang up. I love this. This was the set list, 15 songs. It started with Bastille Day and Lakeside Park. That's from the first album. Then they had Bytor and the Snow Dog, which is hilarious. It is actually about dogs. Then they had this song.
Not proggy at all.
It wasn't prog, but that was a bit prog. I'll give you that.
Well,
Then they did Bytor and the Snow Dog. I'll tell you the whole story if you want. You don't want me to. I mean, I could literally go on about it. Then there was Farewell to the Kings, which is glorious. When you put Farewell to the Kings on, they'd just done 2112, and then they brought out Farewell to the Kings. So it was this bombastic, beautiful sci-fi opera, and then they bring out Farewell to the Kings, and it's a classical guitar with birds singing in the background. Then they did Something for Nothing, which I'm not that keen on. Then they did Cygnus X1, which is amazing. Then Closer to the Heart, unbelievable. Then Overture, which is a bit knackered in the tape, so I'm not going to play that. Then the magnificent 2112. Then back to the first album, The Working Man, which is quite good. You piss off. Then they did the wonderful, magnificent Fly By Night. Then they did a song. I don't know why they always did it. It's called In the Mood. Have you heard it? In the Mood.
Is it
the intro's 5 minutes long, Bon. It starts singing at 5 minutes. So they had In the Mood, which is rubbish. Aye, just keep listening. And then the final encore was Cinderella Man. Jesus, what a set! And then they did
I've never heard the like.
And then they did Hemispheres, and then they did fucking, Moving Pictures, and then they did Signals. I mean, Jesus.
Mate, I can't believe
what a band, man. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Right.
You're quite right. Unbelievable.
Right. So whilst Andy goes and gets a cup of tea, they're nothing like King Crimson. King Crimson are the most obvious prog band of all time. Rush, you can't tell when they're doing changes in pacing or chord. No, they're not even similar. Fucking bloody King Crimson. I like King Crimson, but they're not even similar. Subdivisions is amazing, Kenny. Amazing. So this recording is, it's not the greatest recording, which is a shame, but it is from 1978, and it is Rush. So pin your ears back and listen to the. Oh.
We'd like to do something for you from our Kings album. This is called Senator.
Unbelievable. Even a crap recording's unbelievable. I have no idea how those boys did that. No idea. And somebody needs to wash their ears out with soap, thinking that Rush are generic. The one thing Rush never were was generic. It was the most non-generic band in history.
I do like that album. I'm just joking.
That's a stunning album. You need to be daft not to like it. You need to be completely tone deaf not to like it. I mean, it's just a work of art. Rick Beato did a review of Xanadu just a few weeks ago. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
He actually got the what they called, the individual tracks and stems, and because they recorded it in one take, right? And there was all this bleeding between the different tracks because they did it just really quickly in that one take. They were teenagers, for Christ's sake. Well, just hardly teenagers, but just barely ex-teenagers. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Anyway,
in the 20s.
In their early 20s, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, what a band, man! Fucking brilliant. God, I love them. Anyway,
it's a good album. I do enjoy it. It's good.
I mean, it's not. There's 6 albums.
Okay.
I know. There was nothing it's a bit like saying to me, slagging off my missus or my kids. It's not going to work, So it'll be the same with Rush. Say what you like, but I just think they're amazing, and it's getting harder to. I mean, I was listening to Moving Pictures the other day, and the song YYZ. Don't get it. I don't know how they did it. I have no idea how they did it. And the Flaming Lips are doing the band Flaming Lips.
Yeah.
They're doing a cover of the whole of Farewell to Kings just now. That's their next album, so that'll be interesting. Right. But that sounds like. And Primus just did the whole album. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Prog and classical motifs. That actually, the motifs in that are not classical; they're jazz, and it comes from some early jazz in the 1930s that they got the motif for that song. And only certain prog bands rely on prog, and certainly not Rush. Anyway, each to their own. But I just love that. Absolutely love it. So, right, how are we doing? An hour and 50 minutes, mate. We've done all right, haven't we? We've done all right. Now,
that's not up to us to say.
Well, I ain't done all right. It's been a good chat. So, next week, what sort of poll should we do next week? What do you think? The best
cowbell a lot of calls for pole dancing. Cowbell.
Best
middle
cowbell.
Class pish. Shit, right, mate.
Yeah. That's punk though. We're talking about not prog. So you got what could we have next week? I reckon we need to do something like the best. I was going to say the best punk. Could we do that? There's been a few punk bands. Yeah, we could probably do that. Or we could do the best support act. There's a good one. Best support act. That could be quite divisive as well, couldn't it? Because what do you reckon the best support act? Tom Petty. Tom Petty was pretty good. Who else would be a good support act? Judas Priest. No, Iron Maiden were the support act, weren't they? Iron Maiden were a good support act. That'd be good. So anyway, well, folks, hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be. I think we might just do that. Let me just scroll up.
Bad. If you, I mean, I've done Japan. I don't get a.
No, they were good though. Good band. The Apollo, but a good band. Maybe what we should do is the worst support act: John Cooper Clarke, Japan, or who else could we have? Anyway, if you'd like to join us for a chat after the show on Zoom, it would be absolutely delightful to have you there. We're talking nonsense for hours, and we look at T-shirts, we listen to music. And we get educated in new music and new sounds that are available out there. So it's a great wee laugh. And
so it's http://www.glasgowapollo.com.
Is it the whole whack? Is it
in the chat, mate?
It would. Well, it doesn't make
Just
any
pop it
difference
in
if
the
it's in the
chat,
chat.
see.
No, does it? It doesn't make any difference. Hang on, I'll do it.
It's easier for people to go, I'll click here.
See, it doesn't come up with HTTP in my machine.
Well, that's your
Just go straight
issues.
to wobble you. In fact, it doesn't even do wobble you. It just goes straight to glasgowpolo.com. Honestly. Anyway, it'd be magic if you could join us, folks. It'd be a real laugh. We do enjoy it, and I'm going to have a glass. What am I going to have? A glass of wine. I'm going to have wine tonight, mate. That could be quite dangerous, eh? So remember, we have www.glasgowpolo.com/merch. We also are always looking for folk who want to do their video. It'd be great to do more of these. That'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing to do a video of your memories of the Glasgow Polo. That'd be brilliant. Thanks, Bon. Bon just stuck it on the chat for us. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Oh, good. Thanks, Bon, because my chat working.
Are you coming up this week, Andy? You managing to come on, or are you getting a haircut or something?
Come on, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Good. That'd be good. So everybody, thanks for watching again. You're gluttons for punishment. And thanks for you guys for watching. That's much appreciated. The show will go out on Sunday at 12:30 on replay, and I know a lot of folk watch it then. In fact, more folk watch it on replay, Andy, than watch it live, which is probably ones that don't want to listen to punk bands. But it's thanks for filling my Friday with frivolity. You're very welcome, Sir John. That's excellent. I love that. And Fiona saying she enjoyed it. I hope you kind of come on the chat, folks. So see you next time. My name's Scott MacArthur. Thanks for tuning in to Glasgow Polo Live.
My name is Andy Muir. Thank you.
Good night.